So again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. You can see camper van further down there. Christian B back in the news concerning the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 20 years now, refusing to speak to the Met. Scotland Yard detectives. So, no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue. I really don't think so. And in the past, Tony Wright, who was the police inspector at Thetford, did have some very good chats with Tony Wright. Did keep ending up in the Blue Lamp Hotel at Thetford. Nicely set up by Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, Liar Pants on Fire, Diss SS Police. So Tony Wright did bring in 2 detectives from Scotland Yard who I was interviewed by. They weren't brought in to investigate me, they were brought in to investigate Diss SS Police, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, Liar Pants on Fire. Did result in 5 police officers being moved out of Diss. Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, Liar Pants on Fire, announcing his retirement. And that is a very good interview on Channel 4, Andrew Mitchell, Plebgate. And Andrew Mitchell explains in the interview the most important thing to know about a police SS setup, stitch up, fit up, cover up, is you cannot get out of it. He had a fighting chance being a cabinet minister, the Houses of Parliament, Fred Westminster cesspit, national news, millions of pounds of taxpayers' money in the big Plebgate fiasco. But he categorically also states that a man off the street and nobody like me you will not have a frame fixed black cat in hell's chance, but no black cat, copycat, black cat of Burston, son of Sam, Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates, it's certainly not mine. You certainly can see Simmons coaches, 7 poison dwarfs. Monster Lies did cost me my coach driving job, nearly got me killed on 3 occasions, but no double-decker, bus stop, serial killer here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. Again, I really don't think so. Good crime drama, Martin Clunes, Manhunt, where there was a double-decker, bus stop, serial killer. So, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Really don't think so. One big monster con, Monster Bluff. All to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So the Fred Westgate, Sandringham SS Fred Westgate. Again, I really don't think so. And I did send all the evidence and proof to Scotland Yard. That was quite amusing. Got some very good advice from the Scotland Yard, from the Met. I did get a reply from them. They said that we are the Met, you will have to refer this to Norfolk Bacon SS, Norfolk Police. So how do you refer a Norfolk Police, Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob, black box serial killer frame fix assassination to Norfolk Police? when they are the ones setting you up with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, again to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key and all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So very good advice from the Mets, Scotland Yard. Refer a Norfolk Police black box serial killer frame fix assassination to Norfolk Police. And the IPCC, Independent Police Complaints Commission, did also take up my case. Mandy Liddon was backing me 100%, knew I was telling the truth, that they'd set me up. Said Johnny will blow this big Black Panther serial killer frame right out of the water. So Ross did go before Stuart Craig at Norfolk Police Plebs headquarters at Wyndham, who wouldn't even register the complaint, and the complaint at the time was they broke every Home Office guideline for a person under arrest. I was denied a phone call. Solicitor of my choice, Simon Nichols from Belmore Solicitors in Norwich. Also told that no duty solicitor was available, so they broke every Home Office guideline for a person under arrest. So they knew if I had access to a phone call or a solicitor, I could run circles around their big Black Panther serial killer frame fix assassination. They fabricated evidence, made evidence disappear, completely perverting the course of justice. Physical assault, false imprisonment, 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, liar, liar, pants on fire, far bigger than Plebgate. All in the line of duty, Stuart Craig at the Professional Standards Department, which I call the unprofessional. Police cover-up department, would not even register the complaint. And again, wasn't about money, just rattling their big Black Panther serial killer cage. And again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, is shooter. And even my Steve Wright to appeal, but no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright. Sandringham serial killer here, even my Steve Wright to appeal was blocked, which you have the right to appeal, but that was blocked. Too many big names would have come out of the big black hat, smoke and mirrors, cloak and dagger assassination. And when I tried to get hold of Mandy Liddon at the IPCC, again he was backing me 100%. She was also disappeared. The only lady I could speak to at the Independent Police Complaints Commission was Helen Anderson, who told me my case had been closed, so one big cover-up. And then it also came out how the IPCC were covering up all the child abuse that was taking place in children's homes throughout the UK, London, England, Wales and Ireland, Scotland. That was all surfacing in Wales at the time, Freemason fraternal. And all the abuse that was going on in children's homes in Wales. And the IPCC claimed that a lot of people who work for them work for the police and do look out for the police interests and will cover up high crimes. They do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. How do I know? A little birdie told me so. And the Independent Office of Police Conduct, they also took up my case. And the IPCC also, excuse me, when they took up my case, they even used the word framed in big letters, so one big black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. And the independent officer of police conduct also took up my case, again submitted back into Norfolk Police Plebs Headquarters, the unprofessional police cover-up department. And I was meant to have got a reply within 1 month, and that was over a year ago. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff, one big monster gaff, epic farm. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine.